What's going on, everyone? Gabocarina96 here, and it is finally today that I will be answering all of your questions. I'm sorry there is no music video for this week, but I promise that the video next week will be super awesome and it will not be filmed in this room here, so look forward to that. Before I answer your questions, I have a few announcements to make. The first, you probably know about it from now because you see it on my newer videos, but I've created a Bandcamp account. So basically what it allows you to do is that you can finally download my songs as they came out and you don't have to wait till the end of the year. So I post it on iTunes because I only post the album with all my songs I made from this year on iTunes by the end of the year. So for you to not have to wait all that time, I created a Bandcamp. So if you guys are interested, you can download my song right away when I release a new video. Yeah, that makes sense. What the heck are you doing on my knees? The second announcement was also on my videos, but I just wanted to talk about it to you guys, is that I created a Patreon campaign for my music videos. So basically what is Patreon, for you guys that don't know what it is that it's a campaign that you can pledge a certain amount of money. You can pledge anything you want, like from $1 up. And there's a reward system for the people that pledge. And the reason I created the Patreon campaign is pretty much the same reason I sell my music on iTunes, is that basically all that money goes on my PayPal account, and what I do with my PayPal account is that I only use it for music stuff. So all that will be used to upgrade gear and stuff like that. So it will all come back to you in my videos. So you guys can check it out if you want. The link will be there somewhere and in the description. You don't have to, but if you want, that will be very much appreciated. Alright, so now it's time for me to answer your questions. I have my laptop here to check the video comment box. And yeah, let's do that. Hell 6 Bells ask, can I ask a question? Warning, Hell 6 Bells ask a lot of questions, so let's do it. What is your name? My name is Gabriel Claude. I will write it here because you guys probably can't understand that, and you will probably pronounce it Gabriel Claude, louder, anything like that. So yeah, it's Gabriel Claude. Do you like video games? No, I don't. Can you explain the audience what a Pokemon is? Let's do that. A Pokemon is like a thing that attacks another thing to gain more power or experience to become a powerful thing. Who's your favorite subscriber? I love all my subscribers, man. They're all there for me watching what I do, and this means a lot to me. So I don't have a favorite subscribers. I love all my subscribers. That's it. What's like being a Canadian? Well, I should ask the same thing to you. What's like to be a Canadian? Do you like poutine? Of course I like poutine. Lobster or steak? Steak. And finally, he says, have a nice day. Well, have a nice day too, Mr. Hell 6 Bells. Vladimir Witzel, sorry if I mispronounce your names. I'm not good at that, okay? What is your thoughts on the Dark Souls series? Which is your fave? I'm sorry, Mr. Vladimir, but I never played Dark Souls. The thing is that I never had a console to play Dark Souls, so never had the chance to play it. Sorry. Next up, we have two questions from Silent Control. The first one being, what do you think about music theory? Is there a certain amount really needed, or do you think Angus Young style is the way to go? You don't know any music theory. Well, you can play music without music theory, but theory helps a lot, because when you know your scales and stuff like that, well, you know the notes and everywhere you need to go. For soloing, if you need to improvise a little solo, you know that it's in A minor, well, you will find a way to play A minor somewhere or something related to that. So yeah, I think music theory is important. This second question will be there, and to reply to that, I don't really know how I can help you with that. I mean, for me it comes pretty naturally, but listen to the bass. I often use the bass track to know a little bit where to go with my rhythm guitars, because it kind of follows the bass. It's kind of important notes the bass do. I do that on rhythm, and I keep that note for a little while until there is another important note on the bass, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't really explain better than that. And now we have Meds98194 asking, what would you say is your favorite underrated song from any game? Well, I played a lot of underrated games, but I can't really think of any specific songs right now. But maybe the theme song from Cave Story. I really like that song, but I don't know if you consider that game underrated, but yeah, I think it would be that. Dark Metal Link asked, what has been your biggest challenge in these 3 years? Is there anything you are particularly proud of? Well, I think the biggest challenge for me was to make my way in the video game guitarist community, because I mean, FameLoJules7X, CS Guitar, and Artificial Fear, and other guys like that were already doing that. So that's why I'm doing less metal and more rock and happy feel. I mean, when people watch my videos, they can say it's Gabocarina96, it's not FameLoJules7X. So yeah, that was the big challenge for me. Another little challenge was to learn all that stuff. I mean, learn how to record, learn how to video edit. I learned all that from the beginning, so yeah, that was a pretty big challenge too. And what am I proud of? Well, probably how I improved with the video quality, sound quality. I now know how to master my songs, and yeah, stuff like that. And also, 1,000 subscribers is a lot of people. And now we have Shake Elite asking, what's your favorite and least favorite video game soundtrack? My favorite video game soundtrack has to be BanjoKazooie. I love that music from that game. It matched my style perfectly, and I love it. Happy songs, stuff like that, I love it. Least favorite video game soundtrack? Pong. Definitely Pong. And now we have a beautiful comment from Allender BF. I definitely encourage you to pause the video and just read the comment. It's beautiful. But he asks, what is your favorite video game song, and what is or are your favorite video game soundtrack? I don't really have a favorite video game song, because I mean, there is a lot of great songs in the gaming industry, I tell you. But probably Hyrule Field from Ocarina of Time. That song is just beautiful, so yeah, probably that. And my favorite video game soundtrack, again, BanjoKazooie. And now we have Jacob asking, what's your favorite Nintendo 64 game? Okay, don't shoot me, but my favorite Nintendo 64 game is not Ocarina of Time. I love that game so much, but it is overrated, and no. But don't get me wrong, I love that game. But my favorite game is BanjoKazooie, and it's my favorite game of all time, so yeah, that's it. Ricky Diaz asks, can you do the sticker brush symphony from Donkey Kong Country 2? I will. I don't know when, but I have it on a list, and I will do it someday, for sure. Christian Richardson asks, what do you think is the best and worst Zelda game and why? That's a very hard question, but the best Zelda game is probably A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, or Wind Waker, or Skyward Sword. Okay, I have to decide. Let's do it that way. My favorite 2D Zelda game is A Link to the Past by far. I love that game. And my favorite 3D Zelda game, I'll go with Ocarina of Time for the nostalgia, but without the nostalgia, I would say Majora's Mask. William Durkin Music asks, on a scale of 1 to watermelon, this will not be good. What is your favorite shape of the alphabet? Hey look, I just bought a new guitar yesterday. It's beautiful, huh? But seriously, the answer is 1 monkey on a bicycle out of 3 cats. So now we have a friend of mine, Crazy Nerdy Gaming, asking, when will you put my face on your fabulous pink guitar? Never! And now we have Christian Richardson again asking, what is your favorite fruit? Pizza. Christian Richardson again asks, what is your favorite type of Doritos? The original ones, the normal ones, you know, the like orange or red bag. I think it's red. Yeah. Bulgrax Victor asks, what instruments do you own and how would you rank them in terms of enjoyment you get out of them? Sorry, by the way, I suck at reading. I just suck. Well, the first instrument that I ever played was the ocarina. I have quite a few guitars, electric guitars, acoustic guitars, a classical guitar, bass, piano, and that's pretty much it for my instruments that I play. Guitar is definitely my favorite instrument to play. After that would come the ocarina and then the piano. And now we have GameLark remixes. Oh, and by the way, if you don't know that channel, go subscribe to them right now. They interview video game musicians, and every month they do like top picks. They choose songs or cover songs that video game musicians made on YouTube that month, and they like shout out people, so it's very nice. They give opportunity to people to get known and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely check them out. Really cool channel. And the question is, where did you get that awesome hot pink guitar? Well, if I remember correctly, I was on Musician Friend website looking for Ibanez guitars because I wanted the Ibanez, and it happened that they just released that model and it was a limited edition one. So I bought it like that day and I don't regret it. I love it so much. It's not existing anymore and I love it. And now we have Victor Solomon asking, will you ever do a Crash Bandicoot 3 medley? I'm looking forward to it. I have quite a few, quite a lot of songs on the list already planned for my next videos, but maybe one day, but I don't think immediately, but maybe a song. We'll see. Now we have Swiggles asking, what's a very big goal you have for your next year, either for YouTube or playing music in general? Well, the first goal I have is that I'm going to university in classical guitar, so that's definitely a big thing for me. And now a goal for YouTube is that I want to make more videos in different locations that would match the game scenery and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely my big goal for 2016. And now we have my friend Vince asking, hey bro, who's the most annoying Smash 4 character to play against in 1v1? Well, I can tell you that the most annoying person to play against is you. But for a character, I would say Ganondorf, because I can't stop his freaking moves in Smash 4. I mean, when you reload his punch, you can't stop him anymore. So Ganondorf, definitely. And now we have Daniel Crowder asking, hey, you said that when you first started, you started filming with your iPhone 4. Just how were you able to do that? Well, I'm not sure I understand your question, but I went in the camera mode of the iPhone and I pressed record. Well, I don't know if that's what you mean, but yeah, that's it. Nickman7x asked, what's your favorite BanjoKazooie level? I love that question. I love every single levels in BanjoKazooie, but my favorite one, Mad Monster Mansion. I mean, it's just so nice of a level. And now we have Chris asking, other than various forms of guitar, have you ever attempted to play another instrument? Well, like I said, I started with ocarina, so yeah, I played ocarina, and I took a little bit of piano lessons, but not that much. I didn't fall in love with playing piano, but yeah, I definitely played other instruments than guitar. So following up, we have Lost DD asking, what is your favorite game franchise? The Legend of Zelda. I'm a massive Zelda fan. Zelda. And now we have QD314 asking two questions. The first one being, what has been your favorite song to cover? My favorite song to cover has been definitely Hyrule Field, because it was so fun to record the video and being filmed outside in that beautiful field. It was super cool, so yeah, definitely that one. The second question is, will you speak some French for us? Oui, oui, je peux parler français, mais vous autres, vous comprendrez rien de qu'est-ce que je dis. Puis les Français de France non plus comprendront rien parce que j'ai un accent super bizarre comparé à la leur. Non, c'est pas l'accent québécois, mais c'est l'accent Brayonne qui appelle, fait que c'est... Hey, c'est-tu correct? And now we have Rocking asking, do you have a favorite YouTube video game musician? Hey, that's a good question. I mean, it's really hard to say. I love pretty much every video game musician, but the ones that really inspired me are FamilyJules7x and Toxic X Eternity. They're like the first ones I knew about. I'm sorry, my camera battery died, so now I'm using a different camera. So what I was saying is that FamilyJules7x and Toxic X Eternity really inspired me to do what I do. But there's a lot of video games musicians out there, a lot of good ones. And I'll make a list like right here all over my face of channels that you have to follow, and I'll try my best to not forget some people. So yeah, check them out. So now we have Sonic's buddy, Tails, asking, I know this is a weird question, but are you in high school? And if so, which grade? Nope, I just finished high school this year and I'm going to university in September. And now, a question from my good friend, the Guitar Hero 198. What's your favorite part about doing covers? I would say is recording. I don't know why, but I really like the recording of it. My least favorite part would be editing, but yeah, the recording / filming and all that stuff, yeah. Some random Velociraptor asks, would you ever put out any original songs? Sweet covers, by the way. Well, I already put one original song on YouTube, but I'm working on original songs. I just don't release them to public right now, but I will eventually one day, I don't know when, probably make another YouTube channel where I will post only original music. So yeah, maybe one day. And so finally, last question, we have Alex Devine asking, how do you decide on a song to cover and what do you do after you choose? Well, I don't have really a specific way of choosing a song. If I have like a song stuck in my head or I played a game where I enjoyed the music for a certain song, that's how I decide. I don't really have another way of doing it. After I chose a song, I start a new project on Logic Pro and I create the drums, well, I program them, and the strings and stuff like that if I have to. Everything that is not stuff that I will play for the video. And after that comes the bass, rhythms, and lead and harmony guitars. And yeah, so and after that it's editing time and uploading time. So that's how I make a video. Alright, so guys, I hope I answered every questions you asked. I hope I didn't skip any of your questions. If I did, I'm so sorry, but I really don't think I skipped a question. I think I'm good. So this is it for this video. Thanks a lot for your questions, and don't forget to follow me on your favorite social media sites, and I will see you next week with another awesome music video. So yeah, bye.